Hello, I'm Jerry Owsley, and welcome to today's edition of Spirit Bread. Today I'd like to talk to you about cutting off skirts. A very interesting story is found in the Bible in 1 Samuel 24:3-6. Basically, in a nutshell, what had happened here was that Saul was out with a small army looking for David so he could kill him. David had hid in a cave with his band of 600 men. That was no small cave. Saul came right into the cave, not knowing that David and 600 men were already in there to cover his feet, or, excuse my frankness, to ease his bowels. While he was there, and in a most vulnerable position, David crept up to him, close enough to cut the skirting from Saul's robe. That's all he did. He could have taken the life of the man who wanted to kill him. At that moment, he could have slain Saul and emerged from the cave as king of Israel. It looked like a great opportunity, but he didn't take it. In this dog-eat-dog world we live in, how often do such opportunities for advancement come to us? Not very often. Most of the time we're tempted to take them, even if they seem a bit shady, in order to get that promotion or get even with that individual. After all, it's only business, we might say. But if we're Christians, then there are other things to consider. The Bible says that David's heart smote him. In other words, what was in his mind to do punched him hard in the chest, according to the original language. He knew he couldn't finish Saul off. Why? Because Saul, even though in rebellion to God, had been anointed by Samuel as God's choice for king of Israel. To take his life was to say God made a bad choice. It would be going directly against God. But wait a minute. If he had killed Saul, wouldn't he be free from running for his life? Sometimes the right choice is hard, but it's still the right choice. David stopped at cutting off the skirting of Saul's robe to have proof that he could have taken his life, went back to his hiding place, and took the ridicule of his men. But he stood his ground for what was the right choice. People may tell us that we're crazy for not taking advantage of something like this, but when we're in obedience to God, then, regardless of what others might say, we will succeed. Maybe not as fast as taking the easy way, but nonetheless we'll get there. So the next time we're tempted to do more than cut off the skirt, remember David and Saul. In everything we do, we must honor our master, whether business, money, or whatever. Christ must come first. You won't regret it. Well, that's all for now. Thanks for joining us. We invite you to find out more by visiting our website at www.spiritbread.com. You're also welcome to email us at jousley@spiritbread.com. Take God with you wherever you go and in whatever you do, and have a wonderful day. Join us next time for another edition of Spirit Bread.